All right, so welcome to dpapa's Living a Flip Flop Life. Now, today I have actually Ike Paz on the show, and
What's up, Demetrius?
what's going on, Ike? And now this is pretty exciting. This is the first time we're actually meeting up front and personal on this. You've actually backed me up in a lot of my launches, done well. You've been on my leaderboards. You like my training, and that's
Thank
why
you, sir.
I love your training too, because this is like your second course, if I'm not mistaken. And
That's right.
it's called the Traffic Revival, all right? And it's basically
Correct.
a case study on how Ike is generating 1,000 free visitors in a day in any niche, leading him to like $5,000 a month, which that in like 90 days, I saw your proof. It was like, what, 15,000?
Yeah.
Just commissions from traffic that you're bringing, right? So
That's right.
before we get started, I just want to give that little intro because he's about to share what this is all about, how he's actually doing it in a way. And I'm just going to say, like, I'm really excited to have you on once again. It's like I know you for years, even though we've networked together. And I'm really excited for this launch for you because I know it's a good product that's going to help a lot of my users, a lot of my followers, and plus me, because I'm actually in the process of migrating my site, my hosting, to, I'm not going to share it with you, but to the one that you actually let us know in your training. So thanks.
Okay, cool.
That was
No worries, man.
the nugget that I was looking for, and please take it away.
Yeah, well, Demetrius, thank you very much for having me, number one. I love your stuff. You put out good stuff. And anybody who's watching this, you should check out Demetrius's last couple of products because they've been awesome. And he has support up the wazoo forever. Okay, on to Traffic Revival. Now, here's the thing. Traffic Revival is basically I have 3 case studies using 3 different traffic sources. That's the first set of videos you get. After that, I break down each traffic source and I let you know exactly how I go about getting lots of traffic from these separate traffic sources using screen capture videos. Plus, I'll provide you all the resources I have. And if I can give you a free resource, be it a squeeze page creator, be it a keyword finder, then I provide the same tools I use. And yes, like Demetrius said, you can do this in any niche. Why? Because not only am I in the IM market, but I'm also in the baby shower market. I know you're thinking a 6-foot man in the baby shower market, but it's true. Here I am, and I'm successful at it because I'm using these same principles, these same free traffic steps that I'm going to teach you within Traffic Revival.
Okay, so basically you're also giving them free tools or to build those squeeze pages and stuff. So they don't really need to go buy a sales page or something to create whatever you're about to show them?
Great question, Demetrius. Well, here's the things you're going to need. If you're watching this, you're going to need a website, okay? You're going to need an autoresponder. I mean, these are things you have to pay
I
for.
always tell people they need those two as, look, you can't do this.
You can't do this. Exactly, but people always want to say, oh, I want a free website. Listen, you're wasting time
and money. Time and money.
You're building a house on someone else's land. You don't want to do that. You want to build your own house on your own land. Well, that's what I think, at least. But like we're talking about, you need a website, you need an autoresponder, and I recommend you get a lead capture plugin. I use Thrive Leads, but if not, I do have a free alternative. Free in the sense you don't pay money, but you do got to pay in time and effort because I have a set of videos for that you have to watch and learn to build out these squeeze pages. But if you have the cash to splurge, I highly recommend a lead capture plugin. AppSumo is a popular one. OptiMonster is a popular one. I recommend, like I said, Thrive Leads. Okay. Besides that, the keyword tools I use are free. I had a special Pinterest Chrome tool for Pinterest keywords research. I had that created for myself and for you guys. And everything else besides what I mentioned is free within the course.
So you're telling me that somebody that wanted to start, let's say, affiliate marketing, okay? Or, well, yeah, because that's what usually my subscribers want. Basically, what you're showing them is you're going to go out there. You're going to get a site from this place. You're going to pay for your hosting. You're going to pay for your domain, all right? You need an autoresponder. Once again, I have to tell you, you always need. So they need to get those 3 tools to get started. And after that, there's nothing else that they need to pay, like no paid traffic. Is that what you're saying? Like,
that's right. You don't need paid traffic. Exactly. I highly recommend the three traffic choices I talk about. Actually, I'm going to reveal them here with Demetrius. They're Pinterest, they're YouTube, and good old Google.
Okay, so wait, let me stop you there. Okay, you said YouTube. Okay, so what you're saying that people need to get on camera, and what if people don't want to get on camera?
Well, listen, other marketers will tell you that there are alternatives, like you can go on Fiverr or hire someone to do it. You can get some kind of type screen capture thing where your words will come out and no one will see your face. But people need to see your face. People want to see you. People want to understand you. People want to connect with you. I highly recommend. Listen, I'm a shy guy. I mean, I might not seem that way, but I was. I promise you I was.
Oh, if you go to my first, sorry to cut you off, but if you go to
go ahead.
If you go to my first videos that I you could hear my voice being like, I always, I remember it was a whole different voice. And at the same time, I didn't feel confident, but I was shy as well. And I can remember specifically saying I would never want to be on camera. But once again, what if I don't want to be on camera? And let's say I'm going to be that guy that, no, I don't want to do YouTube, even though it's a huge traffic source. But what else? Are you teaching them something else in there other than putting their face on there?
Well, I guess if you were to give my traffic revival a demerit, a weak point, then it would be that. I highly recommend that you get your face out there, that you get people connecting with you. People connect to you, your face. They don't connect to machines. They don't connect to words. They connect to what you look like, what you're talking about, what you're saying. Not everyone's gonna like you. That's true. Some people out there are gonna say some nasty things, whatever the case is. But you got to find your audience. Okay, it's really important that you connect with the people you want to connect with. That they understand who you are. This leads to higher conversions. This leads to more traffic. This leads to just an easier life online, in my opinion.
So basically, your traffic methods from YouTube are reviews. Basically, is that what you're doing?
Oh no, this would be funny, but for you, but I'm most famous for. If I were to die today, unfortunately, I'd be more famous for creating diaper cakes online. I have hundreds and hundreds and thousands of views. Now, if you don't know what diaper cake is, when a lady has a baby shower, her friends will give her gifts. One of the gifts they'll give her is a diaper cake. Basically, it's a tower of diapers that the woman's going to use after she gives birth. It's called a diaper cake. So a long, long time ago, when I was just learning SEO and whatnot, I found people were trying to look for diaper cakes, and I was in my mom's kitchen back in the States, and I said, hey, I can make a better diaper cake. So I got my brother with his cell phone, and I'm like, bro, you're gonna watch me make this diaper cake. You're gonna videotape this. So I made this diaper cake, beautiful as hell. Got thousands and thousands of views. I made a couple of them. You can look me up right now. Diaper cake, teddy bear diaper cake, tricycle diaper cake, and yeah, I mean, you can apply this to everything. I make reviews, I make tutorials, I make guides, and I also, like I said, I make anything that has a keyword to it, anything that has search to it, and I can pick, and if I can make a video around that, be it screen capture, be it me on my mobile, I'll do it.
Okay, so they can do screen capture as well and not have to show their face. I'm just covering that part of the people that I know they don't want to be on. But at the same time, you're teaching other methods as well of getting the stuff out there so you can generate traffic or commissions, correct?
That's right, correct.
All right. Tell me the other two. The other one was Google. I'm quite interested in that because I didn't have time to go into your training.
Okay, yeah. Well, my approach to Google is to be audience first. Now, Google and YouTube, I should say, for that example, for that situation, they're both going for user intent these days. Keywords are still important, very important, but they want to know how people are reacting to this content. Some of the metrics that you should be looking at is bounce rate on your actual page. You should be looking at, when it comes to YouTube, audience retention, how long someone will stay on your video. The higher, the better. Bounce rate, the lower, the better, of course. And when it comes to Google itself, you want long form posts, right? Because the more content you have on one particular post, the more answers you're answering for that keyword. So user intent is more precise when it comes to Google. Google can understand, hey, I have this post is targeting this keyword, but along the way they're also answering a bunch of other questions related to that keyword. Okay. So you'll come up with different words, yeah.
And that actually helps and drive the traffic from Google, which is free, right? Like
yeah,
that.
That's right.
That's pretty interesting. And then what's your third one? Pinterest, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Pinterest to me is the easiest right now, in my opinion, because it's still kind of primitive. It's like old Google. People don't know this. Yes, Pinterest is kind of a search engine, but it's kind of a social media platform, but really it's a search engine. And you can treat Pinterest just like you would Google or YouTube. You can actually rank pins or images and using the description and the board that you pin the Pinterest pin on. And a lot of P's there, but you understand what I mean.
No,
so the search engine, you type it in, and you also see these different keywords that come up for your root keyword. You can copy those. Actually, that's what my little tool does. It actually takes all the keywords for any keyword you put in the Pinterest search bar. You take those keywords and you create an image around that, and then inside the description, you write out the description using those keywords, helping you rank on Pinterest.
Okay, that's cool. That's a new method I didn't know, I wasn't aware of, and I even have a software for it.
Pintra.
Yeah, Pintra. Yeah. But that's not why we're here. We're here for traffic revival. So these are the three sources that you're showing them. You're showing them case studies as well as in proof, right? I've seen them.
That's right.
And tell me a little bit about those case studies as well. What they're going to see, and what can they do with them? Like and really answer the real honest question. If somebody was to start today, how many days, how many months until they start seeing some kind of traction or results or whatever, if they actually follow the steps that you provide with them?
Okay, so using my case studies, like I said earlier, they focus on all three of the traffic sources I mentioned earlier. If you were to start today, Google, the search engine itself, should be on the back burner. You build out the long form content, but you're not expecting that to rank tomorrow. You should be expecting your Pinterest and YouTube videos to do well within the month, within the next 3 weeks. Those are the ones that you want to focus on, okay? Because YouTube, it's still the Wild West. Pinterest even more. It's more like the Jurassic Park. Pinterest, I think. Definitely. There's more opportunity there, more traffic to be had there. I mean, in regards that a newbie can jump on in and rank a Pinterest pin or a YouTube video.
Right. Okay. Well, and this works for all niches, right? All niches.
Yeah. That is exactly, because I have the baby shower market and the internet marketing niche. I have a very popular market, internet marketing, and I have a very obscure, not so weirdy, strange market like the baby shower market. So if I can do it in both, then I'm sure you can do it in anything else.
And one last thing, because inside your training, this is what actually caught my attention, because you explain niches like nobody else has explained it before, okay? And it kind of caught me off guard when you said the weight loss niche is not a niche, it's a market. And then please explain that part of the video of the training, because I think it's something that people want to also know. What's the difference between the niches you're playing around and what's the like you explain it, because that kind of threw me off. I thought the weight loss was a weight loss niche, but you broke it up really nicely for me. And I'm like, finally, somebody explained it like you should.
Oh, no worries. Well, actually, I use it interchangeably too. Sometimes I say the internet marketing niche, even though I know I'm wrong. It's a market. Let me explain. Any way that us newbies or people who don't belong to a giant company can get into these giant markets are through these little back doors called niches. That's a really important thing to understand. So, for example, within the course, I talk about the weight loss market. Some people say they're in the weight loss niche, which is not correct. You want to focus in on a subsect of the weight loss community. So, for example, what's popular now is slow carb diet recipes, right? You might find that string keyword, and you might find that it has a healthy search volume of over 1,000 or maybe 3,000 searches a month. Then you wanna be the master of the slow carb diet recipes, and your site dedicated slow carb diet recipes. Now, the people might have the same intention in mind to lose weight. Slow carb diet recipes is just that avenue. It's just that path they take to accomplish that particular goal. So what I'm saying is, you want to niche down. You want to be very specific in your site's intention, so that you can focus in on that group of people, and that gets you a backdoor into that big, giant, profitable market, be it weight loss.
Give me one example of the niche that you're working in. Like, I think it's the baby shower thing, a baby shower prints, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, printable baby shower games. So baby shower
category. It falls under the category of what niche?
Baby shower market.
Okay.
So people, women, my demographics, women between 25 and 35 who want to throw on an event for their friend. Usually the baby shower, people who are on my site are not actually the baby shower.
The people that buy the gifts. And
exactly.
Stuff.
People are buying the gifts.
Okay. So that's what you were talking about, intent, before, or something, with the
user intent.
Okay. Sounds
so
good.
Yeah, so I found this niche, printable baby shower games. Back in the day, I used to drop ship diaper cakes. That's what led me into making these diaper cakes. But if I had a big problem with my drop shipper, she made beautiful work, but sometimes she was late, so the customers would give me crap, and it was a whole mess. So I needed to get out of that. But I still had this very popular baby shower site. What can I do with it? And I found this avenue, print my baby shower. Printable baby shower games, and it's a digital product. I didn't have to ship anything out. Hell, right. I'm going to do that, and that's what I've been successful with within the baby shower market.
Perfect. I mean, Ike, thank you so much. I mean, seriously, like I said, this is a case study that turned out into a training course that will teach people over the shoulder exactly what you've been able to achieve and how they can follow the steps so they can achieve in any niche that they want. And I think this is kind of powerful. This is the kind of stuff I like my followers to go through. And I'm just going through it, checking out the proof. Everybody can check the links below for the sales page. Plus there are some bonuses inside, and I have my own exclusive bonuses that I'm going to be having through my blog and clicks, the links below, etc. But other than that, I know they are getting right now for the early bird users. There's a bonus one. I see there's a unique training by Stefan Ciancio, getting free traffic. Okay, then there's another case study with 30,000 visitors case study. And also a mastermind access to fast track your results with the traffic revival. Now, all that, if they pick it up from the links below. Ike, thank you so much for being on the show. You're like my third interviewer until now. All right. I'm going to be building more and getting more interviews out there and stuff. I really enjoyed having you on the show. Thank you so much. Anything else you want to add? Any closing words?
Mr. dpapa Demetrius, thank you very much for having me. You're a pleasure, gentleman, and a scholar. I will be back, and hopefully you can be on my channel sometime soon, Internet Marketing Jim. Demetrius, thank you very much. Everyone, check out his stuff. It's really good. You'll love it. And Demetrius, thank you again for having me. You're a wonderful person. Thank you.
Thank you, Ike. And I'll talk to you inside. Peace out.